place is classy.
It's a real houseboat.
Well, what'd you expect? I told you it was one.
Yeah, but I mean a real one.
It's the genuine thing. It's got all the comforts of home. It's a pleasure dome on water. Listen, it's really hot. You want a beer right away?
Sure, thanks.
Okay. Now, usually Bucky leaves everything well stocked, and we can rely on him this time, I hope. Certainly. All sorts of beer.
No glass
Okay.
for me, thanks. Can's fine.
Woman after my own heart.
Pat. Where is everyone? This is going to be a family outing, isn't it?
Sure it is. We're going to have plenty of company. Ma and Da, no doubt, are on their way right this minute with Little John, Finn McCool, and who knows.
They're bringing Finn, the famous Finn McCool?
Yeah, well, some say the notorious Finn McCool.
Thanks. In any case, a very well-known animal. I'm honored. Can't wait to meet him.
Yeah, they'll be on their way. Cheers.
L'chaim. Are Mary and Jack coming?
Well, you see, I had Mary that far away from yes, but...
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no luck. She had work to do on Frank's campaign. See, somebody at the office quit, so far be it from Mary to let her brother down. She's going to pick up the slack while they find someone else. But she'd do the work at 10 if they'd let her. So all part of her plan to conquer the world.
Sometimes I think it runs in the family.
What? Lust for power?
No, that energy you all have. That vigor and commitment. I love it. Whatever the Ryans do, they do with all their hearts.
Gets us into trouble sometimes.
And out of it again.
Yeah, well, it's the way we learned it at Ma and Da's knee.
And it's a splendid way to be. Cheers.
L'chaim.
Is anyone else coming?
Well, yeah, Ma invited Faith Coleridge. Or Faith Desmond, I should say. You're surprised?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not quite sure what to make of it. Won't you find that a little awkward?
Yes and no. You see, she and I have already tried avoiding one another completely, only that just wasn't practical. And then, well, we tried business as usual, pretending nothing was wrong, only something really was. Then we tried acknowledging feelings and agreeing to put them aside, only that was very painful. So, we've just eased into a pattern of taking each situation as we find it and doing the best we can. But she's special to the family, and Ma invited her, and it's really between them today.
I see. Or I think I see. Sounds right, but it feels funny.
Yeah, well, it's interesting. You see, no one has ever really understood what was happening between Faith and myself. Took Bucky a long time. Delia never understood how Faith and I could be friends without being lovers. And that's a big problem for Tom right now. Since he and Faith have married, he's having a lot of trouble, well, with the idea that Faith and I still like each other.
Is Tom coming?
No, he's away. So there's no problem.
Faith, where are you going all dressed up like that? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to frighten you.
No, that's all right. I thought I was alone. I thought you left.
Well, I did. You got your breath back?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I forgot my credit cards. Not being a seasoned traveler, I may miss 2 or 3 more planes before I'm finished. You know, you're looking awfully pretty. You going out?
Yeah, Maeve and Johnny have invited me on a picnic.
Oh, well, that sounds like fun. Just you and Maeve and Johnny?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I don't know. They may bring little John along.
Faith, relax. I must have given you quite a start.
No, it's not you, it's me. I'm really on edge today.
No? Do you want to tell me about it?
It's Jill.
I thought it might be.
Yeah, she's really in a mess right now.
You know, I sensed there was something wrong when she was here earlier on, but I didn't want to pry. Now, if you don't want to tell me about it, that's...
No, it's all right. The thing is, no one knows except me, and it's serious. So we have to keep it confidential, all right?
Of course.
Because there's more at stake than people's feelings.
Well, what happened?
Well, for several reasons, she decided it would be a good idea to go upstate and visit Frank.
Okay, now, if I were an Emery board, where would I be?
Frank made a special trip down to visit Edmund, and when he got here, Jill was over having dinner at Senator's. And Jill wanted to make sure that Frank didn't get the wrong impression. So she decided to go upstate and see him, and she went to Frank's hotel, walked into his suite, and there's Frank standing in his bathrobe with a bottle of champagne and 2 glasses.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, uh-oh is right. And there's Ray Woodard lying very comfortably in his bed, just waiting for the Nick champagne delivery. Oh, it just makes me sick. Jill has given Frank the benefit of every doubt, and there has been quite a few. She has trusted him implicitly. All Jill wants, more than anything else in the world, is a life for them together, a marriage for the boys, and 2, a life in the Senate. I know they've had problems, but how could he turn around and do a stupid, vulgar thing like have an affair with Ray Woodard? It's infidelity, yes, but it's betrayal of the worst kind.
I'm very sorry for Jill.
Yeah, but she'll be all right.
I'm sorry for Frank, too, because Frank needs Jill.
Frank needs Jill more than Jill needs Frank.
Yeah, but I believe he knows that. I think he knew it all along.
Well, then why did he do it?
Faith, I don't know. I'm not Frank. I can only guess. Curiosity, convenience, vanity. Why do people take chances like that? They have something special, and they gamble with it. You know, I've never understood that. But then again, I'm extremely monogamous, to a fault, perhaps. Look, I gotta go. You take care.
I will.
Of yourself and the child.
I promise.
And give my love to Maeve and Johnny, and have a good time.
Have a good trip.
Wow. Who is it?
Mr. Fuchs.
Good. Hi.
Hello again, Mrs. Ryan. And here are your keys.
Oh, thank you. Did you see my furniture?
Didn't I go to your apartment to do that?
Yeah.
So that's what I did.
What'd you think?
Oh, it's all in very good condition. You have some very nice pieces there.
How much do you think that you could give me
Good.
for...
Wait a minute. Wait. Not so fast. Before we can get to how much, we have to talk about what. What are we talking about?
Oh, we're talking about my furniture.
But all of it or some of it?
Oh, no, only some of it. I only need some of it.
Not so fast. Not so
Oh, okay.
fast. Look before you leap. Think before you speak. Now, I think I can do much better by you, Mrs. Ryan, if we talk about a package deal for everything, even that bed.
What do you mean, that bed?
Well, a bed like that. I mean, I wouldn't get much demand for a bed like that in a used furniture store. It's very,
Round?
Round. Exactly. A round bed. But if we are willing to talk a package deal for everything, I would be willing to take even that bed off your hands.
Oh, look, you know, you don't have to sell the bed. I mean, I don't need that much. I need, well, I need to raise about $350.
When it comes to money, Mrs. Ryan, I do not estimate. About $350? What does that mean? $349? $351? I've been in business in this neighborhood for a long time. Everybody knows me. I know everybody. Everybody trusts me. I trust everybody. I wouldn't be in business a long time if it was by estimating or by bargaining. So, you tell me how much you need. I'll tell you what pieces I'll take, and that'll be that. And I guarantee you, Mrs. Ryan, you won't find your furniture in my store for double what I paid. I make a profit of 10% to 12% and not a penny more. So, how much, exactly on the nose, how much do you need?
Okay, well, I need $5,000, and I have $4,800, so I need $200.
So you need $200.
Yeah, but you see, I need pocket money until my investment starts to pay off, and that means I need about...
Huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. Exactly, 150.
$150, it doesn't go very far today.
Yeah, my investment's gonna pay off very fast, though, I know it.
So what kind of an investment are you considering, a young lady like you?
Oh, I'm not just considering. I'm investing in commodities.
You're joking.
No, I'm not joking at all. I'm investing in commodities.
This is an extra $5,000 you have just lying around.
No, I got it in the bank.
And you're adding to it by selling your furniture?
Yeah.
You're investing everything you have in commodities?
Yeah.
Has anyone told you this is a very risky thing to do?
Everybody has told me that. I know it is.
You know you could lose it all? Like that?
Yeah, but I can make a lot of money like that.
Have you considered an alternative? Like going to the off-track betting parlor, closing your eyes, pointing to a number and betting $5,000 on that?
Look, I know what I'm doing. Mr. Fuchs, could we talk about my furniture?
You know what you're doing. Have you ever worked to earn $5,000, Mrs. Ryan? Do you know how long it takes to earn that
Mr.
much
Fuchs?
money?
Mr. Fuchs, my furniture.
All right. All right. So, you need $350. I'll give it to you for the couch.
The couch? I paid $1,000 for that couch.
Yeah. And you'll see it in my shop window for under $400. I guarantee it.
What about the 3 chairs?
Nice chairs. I'll give you $100 each.
I need $350.
So sell 3.5 chairs.
You know, I could call somebody else.
And we wonder where inflation comes from. Mrs. Ryan, you are a very nifty little businesswoman. I'll split the difference with you because I know the family. $325. Take it and lose it in the commodities market.
Look, I paid a lot of money for all the furniture that I have in the house.
Yeah, I'm sure. Mrs. Ryan, here you are. 200, 250, $325. Now let me go earn a living.
$350.
So some poor person will have to start life without another chair.
Thank you very much, Mr. Fuchs.
You better watch out, Mrs. Ryan. Easy come, easy go. There is no greater risk than the commodities. This could be the biggest mistake of your whole life.
Look, I'm willing to take a chance. Goodbye, Mr. Fuchs.
So glad you got me to come out here with you today. Wow!
It wasn't easy.
I know. Sometimes I'm stubborn.
Well, I couldn't figure out why you'd have reservations since you've been coming on to me for weeks.
Me? Coming on?
Yeah.
When?
In the hospital.
Really?
How about right now?
This?
What would you call it?
Touching. I have this thing for touching, for making physical contact. That's not coming on.
It sure feels like it. Not that I mind.
It's dancers. Intimate physical relationships are natural for dancers. We hug and snuggle and roll around together and shake each other up, and none of it means anything serious except dance. There's nothing romantic about it. It's like a bank teller handling money.
All right, I see.
But you're right. Maybe I was sort of flirting with you. I am now. I like you.
Good.
And I'm in the middle of this yes-no thing.
Because I'm Catholic?
If you were Jewish, you'd be perfect. Are you sure you're not Jewish?
Well, I can't lie to you, Nance. I'm Irish.
Maybe we should check the
Catholic
records or something. I mean, I like you, and you're a doctor. You must be Jewish.
It's an act.
If you were Jewish, you'd be perfect.
Oh, I wish I could be.
Jewish?
Perfect.
Hello?
Hey,
Anybody here?
come on aboard.
Hi. I brought some sandwiches.
Good. You must remember Nancy Feldman because she remembers you.
Hi.
Hi.
It's really good to see you again.
Well, thank you. It's good to see you. It's good to see you up and around.
Thanks.
Where's everyone?
That's a good question.
Aren't we going to have fun on the boat? Aren't we going to have fun on the boat? Yeah. Don't you want to go to the boat now? Huh? Well, we'll have to ask your grandfather. John.
I don't know what's the matter with it. She just won't catch.
I told you it sounded funny to me.
But I am frustrated enough, sweetheart, without I told you so.
Well, I did, though.
I cannot be guided by your superior knowledge of the internal combustion engine when you express it in technical language like it's sound and funny.
Well, sneer all you want. But it did the very same thing when we borrowed it last August. Absolutely the same thing. Rattle, 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 ping, ping. And there we were, stranded in the middle of the
Verrazano Bridge for 2.5 hours, I remember. I don't know. It was a leaky gasket that time. I hope it isn't the same thing now.
Well, I think you should tell Kevin to have this car checked.
I will, darling, I will. Kevin, I will never borrow your car again until I'm sure you've had a tune-up. Well, there's nothing for me to do now except get some help.
Oh, dear.
Listen, if you have any further advice on the care and maintenance of automobiles, you can give it to Little John and Finn McCool.
You sure could.
I didn't think anyone would remember me from high school. I wasn't exactly sociable.
But you were mysterious.
Oh.
So beautiful, so serious, just gliding through the building like you were unattached to anything.
Or anybody.
You smiled.
Well, when I was cornered. But I'm proud to say that I have jumped into life more fully now.
I'm glad. Now I know what your voice sounds like. Is that a phone?
It sure is.
What a setup.
It's got to be a problem is to find it.
Wait, I used to know where it was.
Sounds like it's from over there.
All right, I got it. Hello?
Hello, Patrick.
Hey, Da. Where are you? What's the trouble?
Well, it's the car. We're stuck.
Oh. Well, how long will it be, do you think?
Well, I don't know, son. I mean, it looks pretty complicated. It's liable to be a long time. Why don't all of you go on out on the water, and your mother and I and Little John will join you another day?
Well, how about if we just wait?
It's crazy for you to miss the best part of the day, and this is liable to take forever. I'm sorry, son. Now, look, I gotta go. The tow truck's here, all right?
Oh, all right, but I'm the one who's sorry. Have a good day anyway, all right?
Yeah, goodbye.
All right, bye-bye. Car trouble.
Oh, no.
But he says go ahead and have fun anyway, and we should. There's no reason why we shouldn't. We got plenty of cold beer, food. It's gonna be a beautiful day. We don't want to go home now, do we? Hey, do we?
You mean it's up to me?
Well, come on, would it bother you or Tom if the three of us went out sailing together?
I don't see any harm in it. Nancy?
It's okay with me. Okay.
Right, terrific.
Wait a second.
Huh?
Are you sure you know how to run this thing?
Am I sure? I'm an expert seaman. Come on, we gotta cast off.
To what?
Prepare to cast off. You just gotta get out there.
This Thursday, Spontaneity meets Stuffy. He lives life, and she has to pay for it, literally. Sounds like a job for the guy who wrote the book on relationships. An all-new Greg Barron's Wake Up Call, part of Sugar Free Valentine's, Thursday at 10 on SoapNet.